Wuest.
Ronnie Wuest is a senior
at Smyrna. And who's that, Joe Miller?
Yeah, Jay Miller from Sally's. In the gold white singlet, gold shoes there. And Ronnie Wuest for Smyrna. We're at the 170-pound bout.
Back to the center, circle, circle.
And he brings a lot of power to his wrestling. Real strong type kid.
Yeah, and he's got some martial arts background as well, which I'm sure that just helps out with his wrestling skills.
Elbow pass.
Miller getting in on a single leg, trying to generate some momentum for a team here. And he gets a quick takedown, and he's going to get some back points here.
Wow, gets first blood. Oh, no, I'm not sure how many. He's at least 2, and he gets 3 near fall. Goes up 5-0.
Right out of the gate here. That's Joe Miller. Slazianum. Ronnie's going to try to have to work back in here and get back in and get some points to close the gap here a little bit. They go out of bounds here. It's first period, 35 seconds left, and we got a 5-0 Slazianum lead here. Miller. Ronnie sits out and gets his 1 here. He got a neutral. He gets the escape from the bottom position, and we're 5-1 here. So Miller's got a 5-1 lead here, just ending the first period. And this one's just getting started as well.
Less than a second showing on the clock, and that'll do it for the period. And Miller takes a 5-1 lead out the get-go, and Miller's going to choose neutral to start this second period.
Yeah, Ronnie Wuest had the choice but deferred, so he'll get the call choice in the third period. And Miller takes neutral. That's why they're starting on their feet here. And Ronnie's got in on a nice single here.
Miller defending it fairly well. Right there, right along the line in the far corner of the mat. And Ronnie's bringing Miller back in.
Trying to bring him in to get that takedown if he can finish it. But Miller has a tight wizard on it. Oh, he's going to give him 2 here.
And he got it.
Wow. So Ronnie Wuest gets the 2 there. And the Slazianum contingent here is not real happy about that.
It looks like we have some blood time called.
A 5-3 score here. Minute 15 in the second. And Wuest is going to take the top position to start this finish up this period here with the blood timeout, looks like.
Yeah, Ronnie scored last, so he'll be on top.
This one's not over here. This is going to get close.
This is going to be another barn burner here, yeah.
Both guys look about equal here, and they're just going to keep going after it, you know.
This is where the conditioning comes into play. You got two boys with equal talent.
That's right. You know, that's what wrestling's all about. And you get guys that are, they work out, they train, and they have the same level of experience. Sometimes it comes down to who has that conditioning at the end, you know. But these guys both look like they're in shape, and endurance is not going to be a factor here, I don't think. coming up on a minute here in the second period, and Ronnie Wuest from Smyrna's got a bar in here trying to get some backs. And he's going to get some, it looks like. But Miller sits out, and he's trying to hip heist over if he can. Get the reversal, and Wuest is holding on. And Wuest is going to stay in control with a Merkel.
Miller's got to pop his head out.
He's got the arm in there, so it's going to be legal, yeah. Wuest is still fighting this off.
Miller can pop his head out.
And there's the reversal right there, yeah.
It wasn't easy, but he got it.
7-3 here. And Miller gets the reversal on a scramble there. And that was a tough scramble.
Miller's got both boots in, and it's got him in pretty deep. Probably try the power half on top. It's kind of hard to see if we're looking from behind here. And time expires. And we have a 7-3 match. Miller with the lead.
Wuest is going to have Joyce is going to take bottom, so this is going to be a tough one here. It's 7-4 Miller. And Wuest is trying to get back in this any way he can here.
And what people may not realize is all these matches are detrimental individually for rankings and for seeding for, the state tournament. It can really mess up a wrestler if they're seated low or not seated where they should be, and one loss can do that to a wrestler.
Well, you're right, John. But tonight, this is a non-conference match for Smyrna, but what it could do is Sally's wrestles, Salesian wrestles a lot of downstate opponents, and when they're seeding for the Henlopen Conference next week, the coaches are looking at common opponents. So yeah, this could come into play if Miller wrestled somebody from CR or Cape Henlopen, and maybe he won that, and then he wins tonight, then he would definitely that would definitely affect some seeding for the Henlopen Conference for Wuest if he was trying to get above somebody who may not have won this match against Miller. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they all count.
Yeah,
that's for sure. So we've got a minute here in the third. It's 7-4 Miller, and Wuest is just trying to put something together here and salvage something here late in the third period.
And Miller's trying to break Ronnie flat. Ronnie's not giving that up that easy. He's a little high, and just as I say that, Ronnie reaches up for the head and goes back for it, but Miller adjusts the hips and moves back down.
He's trying to find a way out of here if he can get some points, and
30 seconds on the clock.
Get a reversal or something, Ooh, man, that arm went the wrong way there. Referee made a good choice to stop that.
Yeah. But there's the toughness coming out. No time used.
Those of you guys that are in the wrestling community, that sometimes it's hard to follow the scoring if you're just starting out and you're just a new fan, but what happens there is a wrestler puts a move on a guy and one of the body parts turns the wrong way and puts a lot of pressure on a joint. Referee will stop it for what's called a potentially dangerous.
Official calling locking hands. Free move for, not really sure who they're going to call that on.
Well, Wuest was on the bottom, so it would have to be Miller that locked. So Ronnie Wuest is going to get one more point here, I think, which isn't going to matter in the match. So we got a 7-4 match here. Miller on top, and he'll get the decision and 3 team points for the Salesianum.
Two ticks on the clock.
And that'll do it with the 170-pound bout.
And that'll do it. Miller takes the win for Sally's. And now 37-9, advantage going to Smyrna.